It's one of those things. I feel like this newest Drake is just he keeps trying to hit like those same points that he's known for. So like he tried to do the whole little rapping that like he tried to start it off with like the whole rap in there with like the whole beat change, and then like he tries to hit those same marks, and it's the same thing, and it's like all right, but it's like worse than what he put out before. So it's like, what's the point of this? like there's he didn't have anything new on there. It was just like that same old Drake stuff, and plus it's like when like Drake is on features or like when Drake does mixtapes, like Drake is great there. But it's like when he does these albums like this, he just plays it too safe. I mean, it's been like that with views and like for like the last three, it's been like that.
I feel that way about a lot of artists, man. A lot of artists, they play it safe instead of like I don't know, like with this Drake album. First of all, I'm up in the air with Drake. You know what I mean? Because there's so much emotional outpour I could take from him. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I like when he slow it down. I like it when he slow it down and he have a artist in the background. And he don't really give that artist shine. He's just singing over them, and the dude's like I forgot what songs it was, but you got one with Ty Dolla $ign. He sound like he like downstairs while Drake is singing upstairs.
Oh, he does that though. That's
yo. I'm like, where is he? Is he far away? Why are you not really singing?
And yeah, dog. I always try to figure out about Ty Dolla $ign. Like it's like I always forget he on the song. Like what does this nigga do? Like why is he on?
No, you can faintly hear him on songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with Drake, he let it be known, bitch. This is my album. You like, would not shine on this.
Yeah.
There was another song, Ty Dolla $ign. I think it was that Big Sean and Chris Brown, that Play No Games, whatever it was. And Ty Dolla $ign was on it, and I was like, where is he? Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, because he sounds like he's a part of the beat. Like he's a So it's like you don't really think that he's that he's like a featured singer on there, but he's there. He just kind of like the background sound to it.
What makes him unique though is like he does like a Charlie Wilson type sound. You know what I mean? That's why I describe his voice. It's like Charlie Wilson type, Aaron Hall-ish, voice. And you'll get mistaken that he's there because you'll hear the higher pitch that Chris Brown got in that song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But he back there, and like toward the end, you can really start picking up his sound. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. But he's in a lot of songs like that. You know what I mean? And like a lot of people don't realize he's on Faded with Kanye. You're like, where at? At the very beginning, you know what I mean? That's him. You know what I mean? Like, damn, he could have put more effort in.
Yeah. One thing with Tidal, more so with when he works with Kanye too, is he's hard to pick out because most of the time he just kind of most of the time he writes the song. so like he sung it before, and then like most people put their own tracks on top of that, but then sometimes they just leave in tight because it sounds good. So he just constantly just inside the background tracks like that. One thing that Tone said with Drake, because he was saying like his song that he had with Ty was like Ty was in the back, but then Drake was like really up front. That was a big thing. Like a few years ago when like Drake is on features, he makes sure that he gets like the last mix. So he make sure that his team mixes his like the way that he likes to be mixed and like leaves the rest of the song just like flat and stuff. So this was on one feature he was on. I think it was a Versace verse that he had. He had his team mix his verse the way that he likes to be mixed, then just love the rest of the song the way it was, and it's just like a thing that does, like, I don't know, to stand out, I guess.
I never knew that, and it makes so much sense now. Like, while people be sounding like they like down the street while he's singing in the camera, in the microphone. Like he did the song he did with Chris Brown. What's the name of that song? I gotta look it up. But
from this new album or the last one?
No, I think it's the last one. And he same thing. Like a lot of people I read, like they was could have been not U2. Not U2.
Yeah.
People was upset that was like serious Chris Brown fans. Like, where's Chris Brown in it? But Chris Brown is like layered,
deep in the mix.
You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, there you go. It's a feint of him. You know, and I'm like, you a dirty brother. And he, you know me. I don't want to nobody.
What were your thoughts, Jake?
On Drake or Ty Dolla $ign or
both, really?
Well, Ty Dolla $ign, I really haven't checked him out other than just features and trying to figure out what is he doing on the feature, because I really can't hear the nigga. And as far as Drake, like, you know, like I'm not a huge Drake fan. Like I fucks with him, but not like that. But he got some joints I rock with. But I mainly like rock with him when he doing shit with Future, pretty much. Like I like that. I like that shit.
You more of the hip hop side of Drake, and I'm more of the break it down side. Yeah. I mean, get his feelings, and he talking about how he was.
I like that shit too.
He's simping real hard, but she just won't give him the love he needs.
See, that's the thing I don't like. But all right, so to start this off, I do like Drake. I like last year when like your whole when my app did the whole like your top 5 for that whole year. Drake was like 1, and I was like a 1% fan. Which I'm like, I don't even know why. They were like, you're like in Drake's top 1% of fans. And I'm like, okay, this is. But so with that in mind, like there's like a bunch of things I hate about Drake too, and it's the simping that just gets me. He has bars inside his songs that just like he's ruining it for everybody.
Yeah, what's one he like? I didn't want to text and call me. Some shit. He's like, yes, I'm hurting. Yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I want to fake it. I'm like, oh god, bro.
He does stuff like that. He like the last way, like I'm outside in an AMG. I'm like, stop, Jake, stop.
Like, outside in the MG.
They like he has like a bunch of like soft bars too, which he can't. Which like he tries to like play hard, but like you know it's Drake, and it's like Drake. Nobody believes this.
It's hard. It's totally emotional. It's what gets Drake going.
He had that one song like where he was he rapped to like his mom, and like he was like, oh man, he like, I just don't want to be friends with the mama. I might just do something to him, mama. I'm like, like really, Drake, come on. I'm like, come on, man. This is just too much.
Man.
But I like him.
I like him. You know what I mean? I like them, and another thing I like is the fact that we in episode 72, and you know, this is what we doing, man. Today we talking about timeless soul. We checking out the genre of R&B, you know, and musical genre R&B that would be old school, new school, where they balance at, and this is where we at today. You know, we got three with a possible on the way. You know what I mean? So
they're impossible.
three and a possible. So
Man.
yeah. So what we doing? We going with what we got today. This is squad. This is what we do. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna kick it to my right hand man down in the triangular plan. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna send it to Jake. What's up? This is Big Tone. What up? This is Jake.
What up? Yo, it's like what Tone said. I'm Jake. You know what I'm saying? We about to talk about R&B. Y'all know me as the hip hop guy of this quartet, or well, this trio right now, possible quartet, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna talk about R&B. You know what I'm saying? I do dabble in R&B a bit, old school R&B more so. But but also been having a decent week, and we just gonna you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk that shit like we usually do. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you tremendously, man. I love R&B. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. R&B is, you know what I mean? Like, hey, as a guy with a lot of background in R&B, whether I played it, sung it, listening to it, you know, I love different genres of R&B. Like, I could talk about R&B all day. And one of the biggest things about hip hop is R&B is literally like one of the key foundations of 90s rap hip hop. You know what I mean? Like going into like 94 down. I want to go 92 to 2000. Like you got a lot of banging R&B tracks that was mixed over. So yeah, we gonna get into it tonight.
Even going to the early 2000s, yeah.
No doubt. We're gonna get into it tonight. But before we do all that, we're gonna talk to my man with the plan, making things happen, dream coming true situation. Mask off, Dan. What it do? Holla at your boy.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? We back again this week for mainstream hip hop hype beast fans. We've had a great week in terms of like songs and stuff. We had a new Ye album and a new Drake album that we just talked about at length. So like you'll think that I would be hype about both of these, but as we talked about, it's just not what it was. Just not what it used to be, you know. But we here to talk. we here to talk good music with Tone, Jake, and the Possible. So let's do it.
You know what though? Before we go further, man, let's just open the door a little bit about these two albums that just popped up, and I wanna go in on this Kanye album. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
And
go ahead.
I just really feel like at the end of the day, Kanye is on some bullshit. You know what I mean? I was listening to DJ Envy, and he said Kanye is a fucking clown, and I have to admit to him he is a circus clown, and I say that in respect because, like Daniel, I used to rock with Ye really hard. You know what I mean? But I started noticing like he started thinking his listening audience is pretty much some suckers. He can say and do what the fuck he want to do, and think we just gonna keep rocking with the shit, and then he don't even follow his own fucking set of rules. Like 1 week you coming out with an album, then you're not coming out with an album, and then you do another pre-release, then you're not doing that release, and then when you drop it, you say you didn't mean to drop it, it was leaked out, but you did all this press on it and shit, and people in your camp letting everybody know it's supposed to be coming out, but you saying that it got leaked, and then you drop 29 fucking songs, Jesus pieces, Jesus walk pieces, and there's no Kanye, and I'm like, Okay, I'm trying to be understandable. They go, well, maybe he dedicated this to his mom.
It wasn't really dedicated to his mom though.
What you say?
That's the other thing.
He just named it after her, pretty much. That was it.
Yeah, like this really could have been named "So Help Me God," which was like so he could have just named it that, and like that would have made more sense than named it. But whatever. Go ahead, Tom.
You breaking up a little bit, but also one of the key problems that I have with this album is the fact that he has no artistic graphics on there. It's just all just a bunch of bullshit. It's just completely blank. I thought something wrong with my phone when I first heard it. I'm like,
you don't even like Jesus Lord Part 2 with the locks on that bitch.
No, I don't like none of that shit.
You don't like none. Damn, cuz.
None of it.
Look, I'm just as far as Jay for me, man. I want this brother to get some help. You know what I'm saying? Like on a mental health tip, I want him to get some fucking help. Don't make no more albums. Yeah, get yourself together, bruh. As far as Drake, I already told y'all about Drake. Whatever. I'm just happy that you know what I'm saying. I'm happy with the Nas release earlier this month. I'm happy with that. That Lauryn Hill track is fucking dope. And I'm waiting on I'm waiting on Kendrick. I'm waiting on when the fuck Kendrick gonna drop something.
First of all, bro, I want to touch on what you just said about. No, fuck all that. Before we go any further in this, I do not like this right here. Not like that. Where is the creativity with they fucking they art? You know what I mean? They artwork. It's just horrible. Second, bro, I'm like that Nas album.
Don't get me started.
You know, we tend to dick ride artists because we looking for a certain hit, a different sound, and where we put them up here. And you know, and I'm speaking of how you talking about Lauryn Hill. Like Lauryn Hill, stop it, bro. Like,
what do you mean stop it, bro? Bro, it was a breath of fresh air to hear her spit some bars, bro.
You know what? And that's the phony shit I be hating that niggas do too.
How's it phony, nigga?
She come out with one whack ass song or a feature.
Laura's back.
Oh my gosh, she's back. She was a breath of fresh air, and all the monotony and the ass shaking they talking about. Just to hear her talk about how she was late at shows because she was late. It's a breath of fresh air. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hear this shit, Lauren.
Well, nigga, you
ain't motherfuckers that work for you. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And Nas has some decent tracks on here. Really, I give it to Hit Boy as the star of the album. His production of the album was beyond incredible. You know what I mean? I think he was the star of that.
I haven't agreed with a lot of what you just said, but I will agree with that point. He should have linked. I will agree with that point. He should have hooked up with Hit Boy a long fucking time ago.
And I think Nas didn't even know what to do with Hit Boy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it was one track on there where Hit Boy changed the beat. Then Nas just started going into like 1995 Nas. Like, whoa, wait a minute, Hit Boy, you want to stop the track? Run it back. You know what I mean? I'm like,
all right, whatever, Toe. Okay. Whatever, Toe. Whatever, bro. But I'm waiting on this Kendrick too. Waiting on this motherfucker to finally drop some shit.
If he sound like how he sound off this guy Belly out song that he got out, that shit sounds horrible. And you know, I think we put Kendrick on that level too. You know what I'm saying? And he be putting some bullshit out too. I'm just gonna say it. You know, it's like, stop, nigga, stop.
I actually haven't heard that Belly track.
That's a good point, OG. Flow.
It is.
You just go jump in.
Yeah, you just go do that. Hello to you too.
Oh yeah,
Slide in here real smoothly.
He late to the congregation. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still gonna pay my tithes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, flow has a lot to do with preference. You know, these lyrics.
First of all, stop that shit. This is Mask Off, and we're gonna give it to the young boy. Young boy, what's the deal?
What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling? I'm in the building. Yeah, I snuck in the back though. You feel me? I had a couple of different things to do today. Jake is cracking up. Hey, why OG couldn't just let me just smooth in like a?
man.
No, nigga, you know I'm hosting. You know I'm always out with it when I'm hosting this.
I'm hip.
We 20 minutes in the game. We just
you talking about the toes, boy. Hey.
Yeah, I tried to find my segue in, like, oh, good point, OG. And another thing to add to that, but really, yeah. All right, are y'all done? First of all, anything else, OG? You got it.
No, go ahead. You got it. You got it. Go ahead.
Cool. What's up, Mascot family? What's good, y'all? Yeah, flow is a lot to do with this. So me personally, now this is gonna be controversial right here. I came to stir the pot though. So my thing with Nas is I haven't really listened to a lot of Nas in my life, and I heard this past album, this recent album he dropped, and I'm like, oh, okay. His flow is like kind of it's like I don't know if it be with the beat all the time. Like it's kind of missing a step. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but it's like.
No, that's been a long thing, a long recurrent thing with Nas. So it's
not just me. You hear it, right?
which I'm sure Jake has a very strong response to.
I don't see. I really don't see what you're talking about. To be honest with you, I really don't see it. What's weird is that a lot of people say that about this album. But then a lot of people like that Kanye album that Nas, the joint Nas did with Kanye, and they said, "Oh, I actually like that shit." And I'm like, "That wasn't good." That album, that's when he wasn't really matching the beat. His flow sounded very rigid and it wasn't smooth at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like, but these last two are especially this last one is good. It's better than the King Disease 2 is better than the first King Disease.
That was garbage. It was like garbage juice in the bottom of the garbage can.
It was not garbage.
It was garbage.
It was not garbage juice. But whatever. Anytime I like something, I got to be a commercial dick rider according to Tone. Whatever. Like
you're a dick rider. I just said you were commercial.
Yes, you did. You said we tend to dick ride. You did say that, motherfucker.
Shots fired. Right.
You talking about me like a motherfucker. It was right after I said the shit about Nas. Was like, but here's the thing. We tend to dick ride. Turn on. That's exactly what the fuck you did. You were talking about me.
I was talking about people in general, but if the dick fits, ride it all the way out, bro.
All right, I'm done. I'm
about to leave that on that note.
Let's go to the comments. We'll go to the comments and then talk about R&B like we some fuck.
This been a wild segue. What we got in the comments, young boy? Let's get to work.
We got a lot popping in it. Have y'all hit the comments at all yet?
No, we haven't.
All right, bet.
We haven't done a lot. We haven't done a motivational minute.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay, so we got Kurt Brinker in the building. He said, "This is my favorite show."
What up, though, Kurt?
Yeah. And then we got Tom on 10 in the house. What's good, Tom?
Tom, what it do? What it do?
He said, I'm on the road listening to you guys, so it'll be a low comment day for Tom. Rare, I know, but heaven knows I should chill out on blowing my ticker. Nah, Tom, we want all the smoke that you got, Tom. We want it all. He said, looking forward to the episode while I drive to Buffalo, New York to repair a 1938 Ford. Shameless plug, Daniel. Hey, come on.
All sorts of stuff.
Come on, Tom.
That's a great.
Come through, Tom. I love it. Hey, you the man, Tom. You driving to New York just to fix a car? I know
That's
that check
money.
gonna be nice.
That's money right there.
That's money right there. I love it. Tam White, she said, "What up, though? What up, Tam?
What's good, Tim? Good to see you."
Oh yeah, she said, "Happy Friday." Jake looks sleepy and Tone looks like he got a pee.
Tam, you need to let us know how that Root show was too.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about music.
The Roots are the Roots. The Roots always gonna do a dope ass show, bro.
Mm-hmm.
See, we tend to dick rise certain bands.
There you go, Dan. Good. Certain groups get. All right, we got Tom. So Tom, he said, Big Tone, you got a great singing voice. Shameless plug for Tone's singing voice. All right.
Thank you, my brother. I do what I can for my fans.
Wow.
Episode 72, Timeless Soul.
Get out of here with that. He said outside with the Kurt. This is Kurt again. Outside with the MG. Is he talking about magnesium?
Outside with the MG.
You talking about
Tom again. He said, "Hey, Drake has the one tough guy song, crying in the shower." Nah, Drake. But that's what the thing I like about Drake is his ability to switch back and forth. He'll have you crying and have you wanting to slide on somebody's block, and in the same album.
No,
that's what Dan hates.
I don't believe Drake is gonna slide on somebody's block. That's the problem.
Hey, he may not
slide and cry. He may slide on the block and start crying.
He may not slide, but he got the shooters that he paying that's gonna slide. So if somebody needs to be slowed on, if that's a word, he got the shooters to do it. He said,
okay.
Yeah, my little brother and sister don't like Drake either. They think he's soft, and I'm like, look.
No, but I like Drake. He's just frustrated. This was a whole thing you missed already, man.
So do you like? Okay, I'll just have to play.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a question for you. So you said he gets on your nerves, but you like him. So what part do you like? Do you like the R&B or the rap?
No, it's both. It just went. I just need to make sure I don't really listen closely to what he's saying, because once I do that, that's when like he really starts to annoy me. It's just like, why the fuck are you talking about, Drake?
Right.
but sound wise, like his bars and all of that stuff, like the flows and everything, not the bars. I like it.
Nice. Okay. It makes sense. Tam White, she said Lil Nas is missing on the Drake album cover. That's a whole conversation.
We're not gonna do that.
Come on, Tam. Let's not get us off track here.
You know we gonna get.
We've been off track.
We're not even
right.
Let's
Exactly.
get on that track.
He said. Tam also said, out of all the Root shows I attend, that ranked number 6, and I've been to 7 shows.
I've been to more than that, Tim. I'll up you. I at least been to like 15 Root shows. Wow. And that's not dick riding. That's just I'm just a fan.
But the point she made was that was one of the worst. That might have been because of the place. Like,
I've never been to that place.
Who performed at the rehearsal?
Yeah, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know they had anything inside there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to blame it on.
I just remember it being like a flea market or something.
Flea market. We got one more from Tom. He said, player number 4 has entered the game. Player number 4 is Malachi. Exactly. I'm in the building. We got in the mask off chat. We got cruising with Corey. What's the deal? He said, "What's going on, eh?
What's going on? What's up, Corey?
What's the deal, Corey?
Check out Cruising Corey page, everybody. He cruising down the street in his old Ford. I don't know what it is, but it's a dope ass little riding car. As you can see it in the picture.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I love low riders, so yeah, I'm gonna have to check.
You said that before. You said that before. Check them out.
So let me subscribe right now while I'm talking about it.
Everybody get on it. You know what I mean?
That's what we got rocking though. Shout out to everybody rocking with us.
shout out to everybody. As big as though we shouting out everybody rocking the woods, you might as well just go into your motivational minute too, because we need some motivation from you, my brother.
Hey, I got you. You know what
Lift
I
our
got.
spirits, man.
Yeah, I got you. So what's good, y'all?
At the 30 mark.
Today's motivational minute is about using music to your advantage. Now, music is a very powerful tool. It shapes what we do. It shapes how we feel. It shapes who we are, really. So you want to make sure your music is filtered so that it provokes the right energy, the right spirit that you deem necessary to get what you need to get done. If you listen to some sad songs, you're going to be sad. If you're going through a breakup, if it's not causing the proper good healing in your spirit, then get off of it. Play some music that's going to hype you up. Play some music that's going to get you in the right mode to get some stuff done. If you know you got a bunch of tasks to do, play some motivational music. Play some music that you know that's going to get you right. I've been on this J. Cole album heavy since it dropped because of where it puts me in, where the mindset that it keeps me in. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that your music is on point. All right, that's your motivational minute. Wow.
This nigga said J. Cole. Oh God. What is up? Like,
you didn't like the J. Cole album?
You know what? I've been doing bad when it comes to people and their preference of music. Like I went through this thing this week on Facebook where this guy.
Wait, answer the question. Did you listen to the album?
I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan.
So you ain't even heard the album. Like,
He's so whack, bro.
He just segue into something else. He
he's like a
dick ride.
I gave him the move in too.
He's a 2.0 common, bro. Like really, like no. And I'm not making reference because he light skinned, but just so whack.
You are. That's all it is. Because if OG, just I'm gonna need you to listen at least one song on that album. Just one, man. And back to the motivational minute, man. No, forget all that. Let's elaborate on the motivational minute. Don't forget Tone's.
Yeah, I will elaborate on that, and I disagree because I listen to R&B majority of the time, and I don't mean it's sad music, but it puts you in well, I'm a musician, number one, so I listen for different reasons. But I can agree to the fact that if I listen to some DMX while I'm driving, I may be doing 100 miles an hour, and several police cars are chasing after me. So I do agree in that.
But sad is not the genre though. Sad is the content. You know what I'm saying? Sad is the lyrics. So
I get like that. Was it Take She on 3 times 3?
Yeah,
that's
a depressing song. Yeah,
I don't understand that.
Depressing. Yeah, but and so a lot of people relate to it. That's why it was so popular. But you know, it's not genre, it's content. You know, so if you going through a breakup, yeah, that stuff is gonna keep you crying. You feel me? But if it's not causing you to cry in a good way that you can overcome, let's feed yourself something else.
What's some great crime music to listen to?
Great crying music.
Crying what though?
Like breakup music.
It's this song by Lauren Daigle. It's not R&B at all, but that song really touches me personally. It's called "Hold On to Me," and it talks about a lot of the mistakes that we make as humans. It's a Christian song, really, but it talks about a lot of the mistakes that we make and not to be thrown away. You know, still being forgiven for the stuff that you fall short on.
You're Kanye. You're Kanye right now. This does sound like.
I personally like Junior Mafia. Fuck bitches, get money. I personally like that song.
for crying?
Yeah. Yeah, they touching me. Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck niggas, get money.
I was gonna say Jodeci Cry for You.
Of course.
Mary J. Blige.
Baby, I would cry for you tonight.
Okay, Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
You ain't the pan on in there. Baby, I'm begging.
Why did they sing?
Hey, when you put a double fist, you feeling it.
Baby, bro, like 90s R&B is too intimidating. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could love like that, cuz like I don't.
They was loving to the ends of the earth.
One thing too, though, late 80s and 90s R&B, when they start to track and they looking out the window and they
Right.
open the blind a little bit, you know that's gonna be a banging ass song.
Man,
Like,
if it's raining, oh, you know it's gonna be fire.
Crazy, man. Just like just before like the show, Tone was playing some R&B. He's playing Silk, Freak Me. He's playing that shit, and it's like, and you know how people play R&B to set the mood and shit. It's like I can't play no shit like that, dog.
Because you gotta
epic.
You have to live up to the standard. Like you playing all this stuff, and what my man gonna do, and you ain't gonna do half.
I ain't do all that shit, man. It's like fucking entrance music and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like a wrestler entrance.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah. Wait till you see this finishing move. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the?
Yo, I remember that Carl Thomas song where he was talking about something. I wish he never did mess with the girl. And I started realizing this nigga needed a restraining order. She told him she married with children, and they dabbled around, but she trying to work it out with her family. He gonna ride down the block. You don't ride down no block if you decide, nigga. Like, what are you doing? Like, Carl Thomas was violating a lot of rules. He was violating. You don't do that. Well, we just gonna segue into a little bit of R&B. How about we do that?
We need to.
We need to. And we like 36 minutes in, we have yet to talk about what we get to talk about. We into R&B, and one of the big things that we want to talk about today is the music genre R&B, old school, new school. Mm-hmm. I particularly am a big fan of 70s R&B. I think 70s R&B really set the tone for a lot of 90s rap. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of sound for today, you know what I mean, is credited from 70s R&B. You know what I mean? What I mean by 70s R&B, you got like iconic artists like Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye that basically was doing a lot of creative work during that time, and other artists. But I say those in particular because those two artists that I really love. And with that being said, man, they kind of transcended the sound for today's sound. Mm-hmm. So one of my questions is, what's some old school music that you guys like? Some old school groups, if you know any old school groups. What's some old school R&B that you guys particularly fond of that you like? Let's go, Malachi.
Yeah. So rap is my favorite. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to R&B, you can't go wrong with like the legends. Like Aaliyah is big. I like Aaliyah a lot as far as like what she's done for the culture. You feel me? And so I think it's more so like the person's impact on. Hello? Oh, that's me. the person's impact on the culture, like to be able to do that so young. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And this is gonna sound weird, but R. Kelly, I don't like what he did. But what he did, I don't agree with what he did. But a lot of stuff that he did musically, and he was writing for a lot of these artists as well, which is a low key factor unknown for him. You feel me? So, and to pair those two is kind of weird, and I don't mean to do that on purpose. But
yeah, I mean, you don't gotta explain yourself because it's music. First of all, man, if you psychoanalyze everything this dude has done. Mm-hmm. First thing you'll think about is, damn, he was singing to underage kids. Yeah. Whatever. You know what I mean? But his music, really, he controlled the 90s R&B. Yeah. Like, they do these verses nowadays. If he was free and out, nobody could touch him. And I'm a strong believer in that.
And another thing, what he's done for the culture of barbecues, you feel me? The culture of bringing people together, the type of music to hustle to and everybody can dance to. You know, that's another thing on impact. You feel me? Like being able to have a barbecue, you play that, and everybody's getting up to dance. Everybody's getting up to hustle. You know, that type of stuff is unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the togetherness that we need as a culture. You know,
well, he was bringing niggas together for some wrong reasons, and he's in He's in court right now dealing with those issues. But
Right.
musically,
Oh my god,
sonically, I totally agree with you, Malachi. Like his sound is unmatched, and he was writing for so many different artists that it's crazy. He controlled the '90s R&B.
Yeah, back to Jake's point too. Of like trying to play like the wrong song to set the mood. you turn on. My mind's telling me no. She out of there instantly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Going back.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Play out. You remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it. Like what the fuck?
Right. But
like
the hustle, because I like to dance. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those hustles, I love those songs. Like just in case, man, I'll be grooving to that song. You feel me?
Who made that?
Jaheim.
Yeah, so it's stuff like that. That stuff that's gonna get played in the barbecue. Sign me up, because I'm the first one on the dance floor to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like
go ahead, Jake.
Oh yeah. When it comes to old school stuff, like I'm like I love the 70s and 80s stuff. Like I like the Dramatics. They have some good shit. OJ's, Curtis Mayfield, those guys, Shaka Khan and Rufus. That shit. The good shit. Gap Band, dog. Dog, I like hard sounding. Like this is kind of hip hop in me, but Gap Band has some hard sounding shit, like hard sounding R&B, like not like hood sound shit, but just like funk and like the beat just slapping shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I remember I think I was like I was on the west side the other day, in Grand River, like Grand River Evergreen area. I was driving out there, and this dude, had this old school dude had driving in like a pine green Cadillac. Shit was slapping. Trunk was slapping. All I heard was boom, 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 boom. Like, what the fuck is this nigga listening to? And this nigga, like, he had to be like 60 years old. Like, why his shit slapping? And I go up, and he listening to You Dropped the Bomb on Me by Gap Band. I'm like, damn. I ain't never heard that shit slap like that, but that shit out cold though. You know what I'm saying? And to Tone's point, I gained like I'm a big hip hop dude. That's mainly what I listen to. But I gained an appreciation for R&B through hip hop, because back in the day, like I try to make beats and shit, and sometimes I'll be looking up samples that other artists sampled, and looking up samples that hip hop artists used, and I'll discover all these great songs, all these great R&B and soul songs. And I just go into a deep abyss of just looking up samples and shit, and that's how I gain a appreciation for it. So yeah, I'm a big 70s, 80s dude. Guy is another group I fuck with too. Guy was a shit back in the day, and they kind of helped bridge that gap with to how R&B sounds today. Like how R&B has like a lot of hip hop in it. You know what I'm saying? Like Guy was the group that was kind of doing that with the New Jack Swing in the 80s and shit. But yeah, Teddy Riley, yep.
Yeah, the whole new Jack Swing stuff. Yeah, Jake, my taste is kind of like the same way inside that time too. It like mostly like lean towards like the funk stuff. So like a lot of Parliament and like a lot of just that whole band in there.
George Clinton, that shit.
Yeah. So most of mine is that, but then it kind of goes into like stuff like Rick James, like that stuff.
Ooh, there's a documentary coming out about him too on Showtime. I don't know if it dropped yet, or it's coming out soon. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So like but that was stuff that I kind of like went back to and heard, because when I grew up, like my folks, they love like super deep Southern gospel. Like the gospel is of the gospel. It's like yeah, like pretty much like slave chants.
Yeah, basically.
Oh hell no!
like Shirley's.
I'm gonna tell you.
Right? Yeah, man. It's so like I grew up listening to like a bunch of that to like the point where like Kurt Franklin came out. That was like a whole new sound. Like, oh man, fire!
Oh shit!
That was the guy.
Yeah. Kurt Franklin definitely changed the game.
I remember, when he came out with that. Kurt Franklin the one that came out with "That's the Reason Why I Sing" or some shit like that. Yeah. That was. I remember that. And I remember Stomp. Stomp was the shit.
Man, Stomp was banging, man.
Yeah.
Stomp.
GP, throw your whip there. Oh yeah, we got the church. We ain't going over there.
And that was like
that was the shit. That was the shit.
First blend of like low key hip hop with the gospel. You like, hey,
yeah.
Had niggas 8-town stuffing.
But bro, that gospel shit, bro. Like, look, I respect the gospel, but I can't do it, bro. I remember my gym teacher. She had us running laps, and she would play songs, like hype songs to hype us up for us to run to or whatever, like get us pumped up. But she never played songs that was hype. She always played gospel music and weird. Like I remember one time we were running, she just started playing Yolanda Adams. I'm like, why are you playing this shit while we're running? And then she started playing Boys II Men, Let It Snow, and it's fucking September. Why are you playing this shit?
You start running like a slow pace and everything.
I know. Like, what the fuck?
It's like I can't find my pace to do all this.
Like, I'm not about to run hard at this. I'm gonna light jog it the whole time.
Definitely light jogging this.
This shit. But yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Oh wow.
Then let's bring him in. Hey, Dr. Love, what's going on?
Wow. Hello, everyone. Hello, how you doing? This is Dr. Love, and I'm here. And I was just sitting here at the DJ booth, giving everybody a little bit of love, and I just wanted to come on and say hello to fellas.
Yeah, man. Hey, what's good?
Hey, Dr. Love, I must say, man, them glasses are growing on me, man. They grew on me. I like them.
That's special, my brother. That's special. Let that love shine on.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. I can't deny it. I feel it, and I can't deny it.
Ooh-wee, 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 ooh-wee. I like that.
I'm glad you're here because somebody did contact us because they did need some help from you, Dr. Love. So I'm going to pull up their statement here.
Ooh, all right. I'm going to check it out. Dear Dr. Love, I've been dating this woman for about a month now. After shooting my shot for weeks, she's invited me back to her place. I have to admit, I'm kind of nervous. Never be nervous, my brother. Go ahead and get it. Always fuck it up and play some whack-ass songs that ruin the mood.
Is this Jay?
What can I play to make sure this is a night to remember? As you see, I brought the mic with the purpose for love tonight. And one of the tunes that I like to play to set the mood right is from a famous group, 3-6 Mafia. We Run It.
What?
Yes. That's a hot one, a hot little banging number.
To set the mood?
To set the mood?
Set the mood?
Yes.
These bitches ain't running shit but they mouth because the first one I'm gonna toss out. That's the okay.
Did you read the question right?
You said what?
I said, did he read the question right?
I read the question. Hey, look, this is what I do, young man. You find something you do, motivate your man. This is what I'm doing. And another one of my street bangers I like to go with.
No, not street bangers. Set the mood. Set the mood.
I think yeah. This is another panty dropper that I have. This one is called "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way" by Mystical and Luda. Ow! Yeah.
So what mood is this gonna set? Like.
This is very violent and aggressive.
Yeah.
You gonna have him and his girl wrestling in this mud.
Yeah.
Well, brothers, you gotta understand, when things get physical, we get the jungle love popping. And this is another way to intensify that love from the jungle. Wow! Yeah. Yeah. And to end it all, this is another street.
Who made you a doctor?
No, not street bangers. Dr. Love said the move. The man needs help. Did you read this?
Yes, this is a panty dropper. And this would be, what more can I say? By Jay-Z.
What?
So, brothers and sisters, if you're out there and you need some love and affection, go grab this playlist. This is three street banging, panty dropping songs straight from Dr. Love. Keep loving, baby.
That's like a playlist. That's like a playlist if you want to run Bustos or something. Well, all right.
That's a playlist. You run Bustos.
Yeah.
All right. You learn a little too much about that.
That's a good one, Jake. That's a good one.
Like
running Bustos.
Unfortunately, I know a little bit about that too. Unfortunately, it's weird.
All right, let's not go any further.
I ain't did it, but been around it.
They tried to tag you in. You weren't going for it.
I was like, no, I'm good. I like my dick too much. I'm good. Come on, man. Come on. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
It was good.
When Dr. Love was like, that reminded me of another group I like, Morris Day and the Time. That's another group I fuck with too.
Yeah. Dr. Love, where did he get his PhD from? Because I don't mean to have a player hater degree, but that was off.
I don't know what's going on, fella.
Yeah, well,
all I hear is Bustos being done. I don't know what's happening.
This was about to take a weird turn when you left, though. So I'm glad you came back.
While I'm back, man, let's go to the comments. What we got popping in the comments?
Yeah. We got,
if there's Busto stories, leave them in the comments.
Right. We got Kurt again. He said crying music. Demanda Glass plague mass is about her brother being denied communion because he had AIDS. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That took
a whole turn. That took a whole turn right there.
Alexis D'Angelo Garcia, Isley Brothers.
Oh, yes.
Good. That's a real good one. She also said, what about the R&B artists that weren't just about personal experience, but political messages like Marvin Gaye? Really good point. Good point. Because Marvin Gaye definitely was talking about a lot of stuff. And not just, he talked about a lot of stuff, his life, politics, and, all in all. So,
he's
the GOAT.
Tom Schultz said, the main ingredient by CL Smooth and Pete Rock is one of my favorite 90s R&B albums.
What?
So, please help us out here, because I have no idea.
That's a rap.
Yeah, Tom. That's I'm looking at you kind of sideways too, Tom. That's a hip hop.
Hey,
they sampled with a lot of great samples from R&B and soul artists, but yeah, that's a hip hop album though. But,
he also said The Whispers and Lionel Richie are one of my favorite old school.
Lionel Richie had a couple bangers though. Mm-hmm. I mean, Whispers, they go.
Whispers, didn't they have ain't the Whispers?
Olivia, they talked about pimping.
No, didn't they have a song like "Keep It Rock, do steady"?
Yeah, that's them.
Steady
rocking hard. I thought she was going to talk about Olivia. Oh, Olivia, got distracted on my way.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
Talking about the pimp game. This bitch got turned out.
We got Tom again. He said, if we're talking about Southern, I've always liked B.B. King when I lived in South Carolina and Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. He said this. He said this Dr. Strange Love guy is funny. He also said player hated degree. I haven't heard that reference since 2012. Thanks for the call back. You know I got you, game time.
I ain't heard it since way before that,
but Tim David said Steady Rock was good. Yeah, you rocking with that Steady Rock.
Tim David, what up though?
Yeah, what up, Tim David?
That's what we got right now. So
we ain't really talk about like new guys we like though. I don't think we want
to. And that's what we're gonna go into with the gym of the week. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna take it away. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk about Division, and Ty Dolla $ign. They came out with this album, Cheers to the Best Moments, and this recently dropped like this past week. And I have to say, out of the 4 albums we talked about, whether it was Drake, whether it was Kanye, whether it was, let's say 5, J. Cole and Nas, this is the best because, first of all, Ty Dolla $ign is a beast. You know what I mean? And if you don't know who Ty Dolla $ign, you've been under a rock all this time. He's been literally like on almost every rap R&B song that has come out in the last 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Second, Division, which makes up 1988. That's the name of a guy. He does a lot of production work. Mm-hmm. And also Daniel Daly. He's the singer. This dude is a beast, bro.
Yeah.
This album is front to back one of the best albums of R&B. Like, you got a lot of good albums out there with a lot of good artists that's out there as far as this young up and coming R&B, but I think nothing really fucking with them. Division is in their like 3rd album. This is their 3rd album they done. And Ty Dolla $ign, every time he makes a fucking album, what pisses me off by Ty Dolla $ign, he'll make an album by himself, and it's not as quality as he had done if he was with another artist. And this is one of them albums where he's done with another artist, and it sounds decent. But between the two, if you're gonna be checking out new artists, kick back and check out Division's last 3 albums.
Please, you know what I mean? They're great.
They're great, man. So this is the Gym of the Week. Cheers to the Best Moments by Division and Ty Dolla $ign. So you got any other new R&B artists that you want to speak up before we get out of here, Jake?
You know, I fuck with this dude I've been listening to for the past like I want like 7 years or whatever. I'm not sure. His music is R&B-ish. I don't know if he's classified in that category, but I fuck with this dude named Toro Imoy a lot. He got some good shit. Real dope artist. Yeah, check that dude out. Toro Imoy, TOROYMOI. Toro Imoy. Pretty dope artist. Seen him in concert a few times and put on a good show too.
Yeah, I got
what's up,
man? Like dance music though. Yeah.
I got one. He a legend.
Here you go throwing that fucking word around.
It's the reason I say that. I'm talking about Jacquees because he actually
this guy.
It's the reason I brought it up because I think he proclaimed himself to be like one of the greatest or something like that. So yeah, that's why I brought that up. This is just like a little jokey joke.
You know who else a legend though? The nigga Jay Holiday for talking that shit on the phone, and then the one dude asked him if he was valet. Shit. while we was on the phone. Y'all remember that shit?
Nah,
Yeah,
I guess y'all remember
I
that shit.
remember it.
You
Daniel,
do?
I remember. Daniel, who do you have as like another up and coming
Up and coming
R&B artist?
Up and coming. I kind of like Daniel Caesar's good. Well, he was good. I'm not sure about these last few, but SZA, Tiana, yeah, those are like.
Is Black
Yeah,
in that category?
Taylor. Oh yeah,
I like SZA too. SZA go hard.
Is Black in
SZA.
that category?
You said who?
Black, Slack.
Yeah. Black.
Yeah, he in that category.
Black's good. Yeah.
Also,
Down. He that guy, right? Did he make that? Down.
Nah, that's Bryson Tiller.
That's dope.
That song remind me of like when you was a kid and you did something you weren't supposed to do, and then your mom about to hit you. You're like,
don't. Right. What was I gonna say? What's his name? It was just there. Oh, Bruno Mars. I think.
Yeah.
I was just about to say Anderson .Paak too. Yeah.
Anderson .Paak is my man.
Yeah.
Good one. I
Anderson
would say
.Paak,
them too. Bruno Mars. I would say Bruno Mars still at the top of the list as far as being a staple of the new school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the leader of the new school type deal. But Anderson .Paak is right there. His sound is very great.
What I like about
he's
They made a band too. They made a band where they're supposed to drop on something.
Yeah.
They keep teasing us, man. They got like this roller coaster, not roller coaster, but roller ring song out now. But yeah, that's what is it called? Soul Sonic.
Yeah,
I think that's the group they're supposed to be coming out with. But I think when you look at Bruno Mars, he has a pop sound, but he has an R&B voice.
R&B soul, yeah. I agree.
The thing with Anderson .Paak, he's so diverse. You can't just label him as R&B, man. That dude, he's just everywhere with
He
talent.
can do everything. He can do the hip hop, the soul, the R&B. He can do the funk. He can do a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's just everywhere.
Very
with talent.
good blend. Yeah, he's like a melting pot, honestly.
Yeah, so we got anybody else before we wrap this up, man? We started a little bit late, but it's all love, man.
I like this dude named Leon Bridges too. Check him out. He's kind of cool too.
Okay.
You like him?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You gonna talk some shit? Go ahead, bro.
I'm done, and we're gonna get ready to close this thing up, man. You know what I'm saying? Mask off. We got episode 72, bro. Here we go.
He said,
go ahead.
He said, Tim Davis said Marvin Gaye is my sweet spot. And Tom said, did you know DJ Jazzy Jeff is dropping a new R&B album? I didn't know that. Okay, shout out to DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Okay, and thank you again.
I'll stick to the road right now.
Thank you.
Hey, get to your bag safe, Tom. Big salute.
Yeah. Thank you again, young Malachi. And everybody that listened to us, man, thank you again for tuning in. This is episode 72. Timeless Soul. This is Mask Off, man. We look forward to seeing y'all in episode 73. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Young boy Malachi, what it do?
Just in case I don't make it home tonight, wanna make love to you for the last time, baby.